not discrimination?
Yeah, of course that's discrimination by definition. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, when I can say this because former Vice President Joe Biden said at the United Negro League, once they mixed it, guess what? There weren't too many great white baseball players.
I believe there still is.
There are some, but the point is, they wanted to keep him out because we knew that there was some black speed and power, my friend.
I feel like that's extremely racist to say.
Really? To say that black people are better athletes than white people in certain sports?
I think so, yeah.
Really? Have you watched an NBA game?
I'm not going to say either way.
Is it racist to say that the majority of the NBA is black?
I'm not going to say either way.
Is it racist for me to say that black people are typically better at basketball than the average white person?
I have no idea. I don't know the statistic.
I guess by definition it's racist, but I don't think that you would find a single black person here who disagrees.
I think that's a pretty broad point you're making. And obviously I'm not one to say I'm not a person of color.
Well, you just said it's racist, so you did speak on behalf of black people.
Racist, absolutely.
To say that black people they make up a higher percentage of the NBA than white people.
No, to say that they're, that's not what you said.
In general.
Sure. What did you exactly say?
Let me give you a different one. In general, black people, black males, at the elite level are faster than white males.
I feel like that's a racist statement. Like,
have you checked any of the land speed records?
I don't know the
statistics.
Look
at the top 10. You're not going to find a Whitaker. You're not going to find an Irish last name. You don't agree, with the world records.
Your statement.
My statement that at the elite level, black males tend to run faster times than white males.
That's not what you said.
At the elite level, black males are faster than white males.
That's not what you originally said.
That is what I said.
In this past point, but earlier, your statement was the characteristics of black people versus any other person.
That black people tend to be more successful in athletics than white people, yes.
I'm not saying the statistics are racist. I'm saying your statement regarding black people is racist.
Based on statistics.
That doesn't matter.
And it's certainly not inferring that they're inferior.
Debatably, that's maybe what you are inferring.
That all the land speed records, that all the 100-meter dash records are held by black people and not white people, that's racist?
That's not what I'm saying.
How is that suggesting they're inferior?
The statistics aren't racist.
Okay.
I'm saying your statement was.
Okay, so how do I address the statistic that all land speed records...
You can just say it outright. You don't have to give characteristics of black people.
But that is what I said. You still said it was racist.
No, I was referring to your original.
Okay, so how do I say all of the top land speed records on 2 feet at the elite level are held exclusively by black males?
Exactly how you just said it.
So that's not racist?
Nope.
But it's racist for me to say that as a general rule, in the elite category, when you're looking at the elite of the elite runners, black males are faster than white males.
That's not racist.
That's exactly
how you stated it.
How did I state it?
The earlier statement.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome one and all to the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I'm your host, Dr. Nasir, and what's on tap for today? Well, we have a single justice warrior, a woke college student, being asked by Steven Crowder, hey, just define what do you think are these statements racist? And as you saw before, this kid has absolutely no clue. Everything that you say is racist unless you say it the way that he thinks it should be said. Anyways, let's get on with the interview because there's a whole lot more. Let's continue right now.
Obviously, with a little bit of a racial motif in the background, black people's characteristics.
I don't understand. What do you mean racial motif in the background? You're trying to say that there's some kind of an undertone that's racist?
I'd say a black person and a white person are people.
Right.
There don't need to be clarifications on the differences in the two.
But I was addressing a specific instance of athletic capability.
You were, and then you went off on that little tangent and then came back to it to try to cover it up.
I never addressed the differences between black and white people outside of an athletic
you didn't.
Context.
You said you gave characteristics of black people which I would call racist.
Being faster.
No, you gave different characteristics.
More athletic in general.
I won't repeat them.
What characteristics did I give?
I can't repeat them, sir.
Because they were never said.
They were said.
Well, the good thing is here we have a loop. What did I say? I don't understand what I'm trying.
I can't say.
I remember saying black people were more athletic, right?
Words.
More athletic, faster. I said speed and power, right? And talking about baseball. Are you talking about United Negro League?
No. That's obviously a term that was used.
Okay. So I
That's obviously a term that was used back in the day, so that's not racist, but I would never use the word Negro. Anyways, because I'm just a woke social justice warrior, white elite liberal, probably from the North freaking East. Daddy Paddington probably is up there, with big bucks in the mansion, with mommy. Unbelievable. The smugness of these people, the smug little smirk that this person has on his face is absolutely telling, folks. It is absolutely telling. Oh, no, I can't repeat what you said. No, because I'm just a, elite such and such a warrior wokey. I'm not going to repeat what you just said because I don't want to be called a racist. But, black and white people, we're all the same. Shouldn't differentiate among them. We should just be calling them people.
I can't possibly...
I'm saying not in the word itself, but the way you stated it is racist.
Okay, so it's not the word, it's the way I stated it that in general the elite black athletes are faster than the elite white athletes.
You could say that.
Yeah, but you believe that's racist.
Agree.
Okay, so you believe that's racist. That's fine, we just disagree on that, and I don't see that as something that most black people would disagree with. But we can ask some. We can find some people who will certainly ask it.
I'd give up
I think one thing that I will say is, first off, I appreciate you sitting down. Aside from the accusation of racism, or saying that the statement was made in a way that you believe was racist, aside from that, I think you've kept it remarkably civil. But I will say, I don't think this has been very productive.
I don't believe so either.
And the reason is because you live, especially on college campus, you are afforded the luxury of not having to offer solutions in the real world. And there aren't many places where that's the case. Well, because you don't deal with...
Oh, that is so freaking true right there. And look at this smug little face on this guy here. Look at the lips. Look at him. They're pursed, right? Just the way he's bristling. He just can't stand Steven Crowder. He just can't stand him. And what did Steven Crowder say? You live in the luxury of the world in college. Mommy and daddy are paying for your expenses. Mommy and daddy are paying for your tuition probably. Mommy and daddy are paying for where you live. Mommy and daddy are probably paying for, the place that you sleep at. Mommy and daddy are paying for the food that you eat. Mommy and daddy are paying for everything. I'd be willing to bet big money that this kid's mommy and daddy are paying for everything, which affords him the luxury of having that type of tone, that type of voice, that type of opinion. So he can come off as the white, virtue signaling, social justice, woke, progressive warrior on campus. Look at me. I'm Mr. Whitey. But you know what? Don't come after me. Please don't come after me. I'm on your side. Everything they say is racist, and I tell them right away, I said, if they say hello, racist. If they say goodbye, racist. If they said, how you doing? Racist. Everything that they say, I tell them they're racist. So I'm on your side, minorities. I'm on your side. Black people, I'm on your side. Latino, Hispanics, and any other minority that you want to put in the intersectionality totem pole. That's what's going on over here. And so all Stephen asks him is a simple question or a statement saying, wasn't very productive because on college campuses, you are not, the decisions that you make, you can say whatever you want, has no real world effect whatsoever. The real world doesn't really give a damn about what college students say, because nothing that college students say is going to make a freaking difference unless they do something good for society. And this kid, he ain't doing nothing good for society except proving that he's an idiot. Anyways, let's continue.
With these consequences right now.
You're pursuing your education. You're obviously taken aback by something else.
Well, I think that's a...
No. This kid here, he says he's pursuing his education. What the heck were we listening to for the last 5 or 6 minutes? If he's getting an education, oh boy, I'd be asking for a freaking refund right now.
Actually a discriminatory thing to say.
How do you say it?
What about someone who decided not to go to a university or college, but someone who's creating a business, someone who's learning a trade? Are they not pursuing an education?
Yeah. No, they are pursuing an education, absolutely.
Right. But they don't get the deal simply in the philosophical, right? They have to answer pragmatically, like, wait, hold on a second, there's a bottom line to this profit. Wait, hold on a second, am I doing this job correctly or I'm not? you're afforded the luxury of being able to express ideas without bringing them to their endpoint solution. And so that's a big purpose to the change my mind ideas. If you're going to change my mind, right? And this is an actual exercise.
To change your mind.
Well, that's why you sit down.
Oh my God, this kid is so smug with that face. It's unbelievable. I mean, he just, the way he was just talking, it just, I'm surprised. I'll tell you what, you have to have a very nice, calm demeanor and basically mirror your opponent in this side here. But this was just very, very difficult in terms of, trying to keep your composure, because it's like whatever you said, he just basically said, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're making that statement, unless it was the way that he wanted it worded in his terms as a college student, that nobody cares about their opinion anyways. We appreciate you taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your host, Dr. Nasir. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, like, share, and follow us. You know what to do. Check out our links above and below. Leave you with my final thought, which is, when you're right, you're right. Oh my goodness, are we right? When you're left, you're like this loony bin over here. You're wrong. Take care, America. And until next time, stay safe.